Shalom. First off, I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, and Bashem Rahakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the elect Akim out here that's pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. I'm just going in on the spirit. I seen this article from ABC News and DC. Basically, this school on the outskirts in Montgomery County in Maryland. Montgomery County is like one of the richest counties in Maryland, and one of the richest counties like in America. It goes on to say that five Damascus High School JV football players charged with raping fellow male teammates, and is like brothers brought out in that sports world, playing them sports. A lot of homosexual things are done. Like you got one football, playing football or basketball, you make a good play or something, is they tap you on the ass as an excuse to fill you up. And in the locker room, you be in the locker room taking showers and things of that nature. You don't supposed to uncover another man nakedness, man. You don't supposed to see no another man nakedness, man. That's them demons and them spurs get on people from sitting up there being around other individuals naked, And I'm gonna just skim through this article. This was reported on November the 2nd, 2018. It says 5 junior varsity football players at Damascus High School have been charged with raping 4 of their fellow male teammates on Halloween Day. So, that day of darkness and evil, them spurs got on them to commit them acts, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did that before. But continuing on, sources confirmed that the 5 accused players used a wooden broomstick to sodomize victims. The attack, which the school administrators have called upsetting and unacceptable, happened to be following the afternoon dismissal in the boys' locker room near the gymnasium. The 4 victims were picked in the part based on their age and level of athleticism, sources add. On Friday, Montgomery County police charged 3 of the players with 2 counts of second-degree rape, 2 counts of attempted second-degree rape, and the 4th player was charged with 3 counts of second-degree rape. The 5th player was charged in one count of attempted second-degree rape. Salakia. It reminds of the scene in 13 Reasons Why, where they taped Tyler with the broomstick. I remember watching that thinking there's no way people can be that cruel. I was wrong, one young woman noted on Twitter after reading the various reports. They said they go on to say that ain't the school that they know and love. Is another point on it. All right, come. Following a lengthy closed-door conversation grounded in criminal law, authorities opted to pursue all 5 within the juvenile court system. That decision will likely result in a significantly lighter sentence compared with adult networks, assuming prosecutors secured a guilty verdict. Juvenile system also shields its cases from the public view, which in turn will leave many important questions unanswered. All right. It don't take common sense to know that these people, these devils that did this horrendous crime was Edomites, man. First of all, you in high school, you would be between the ages of 13, hold on, no, not 13, 14 and 15 coming into high school. All right. So they're going to pursue, they're going to pursue these so-called rape cases, male-on-male rape cases. They're going to pursue it in the juvenile docket or whatever. So that right there tell me Edomites, that was Edomites all the way. Because if it was Yasharala, it would have been widely broadcasted, for one. For two, they would have been charged as adults. And for three, they would have been labeled sex offenders. Hands down. This is going to get swept under the rug. It's going to be swept under the rug, and they ain't going to learn from that, man. They knew right from wrong. Like, what kind of person is going to take people and grab them and hold them down out of fun? First of all, I don't even understand that anyway, because it was four or five people that got done to. Like, why people ain't, I don't know. I ain't even gonna try to figure that wickedness out, but these people been anally violated with broomsticks, and they're gonna be charged as juveniles. Second of all, that's a homosexual act right there too. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna let the scriptures come up, because you got a lot of people just man, they just got that homosexual spirit on them, man. And it starts from Genesis, man. I'm gonna start at Genesis 19:1. And there came two angels to Sodom at even. And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them rose to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face forward to the ground. Now, these two angels, they came into Sodom, and Lot knew that they were angels. Not saying that these people got raped by angels, but I'm just saying how homosexuality just crazy. Like, even in the beginning times, it's been around. Verse 2. And he said, "Behold, now my Lord's turned in. I pray into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and you shall rise up early and go your ways." And they said, "Nay, but we will abide in the street all night." So, I mean, Lot knew they were angels, and he was trying to be a good host and do everything was right by them, and he was trying to get them ready, But they say no, they were seeing what was going on. They wanted to see what was going on. Verse 3. And he pressed upon them greatly and turned unto him. Salaki. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. So, I mean, he was being a good host. He was being brotherly. He offered to wash their feet, cook for them, and he did that. Verse 4. But before they laid down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed their house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. All the people from every quarter of the city came around Lot's house, because they seen these angels coming there. They surrounded his house. And they called unto Lot, verse 5, and they called unto Lot, and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. Now, he said, who them 2 men you brought up in your house? Bring them out so we may know them. Not, they ain't want to meet them. They wanted to have sex with them, do homosexual acts, man. So we may know them. But some people want to take that, some people ain't going to have an understanding of that and take that out of context and say that's not what they talking about. But read on, we going to read on in the scriptures. Because that is going to explain itself. And if you don't get it, it just ain't for you to get it. And Lot went out the door unto, this verse 6. And Lot went out the door unto them and shut the door after them. Like, he shut the door. He didn't want them to see him. Like, it wasn't none of their business. He knew they was wicked as hell and what they wanted. Verse 7. And said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Now, if they just wanted to meet them, why say, I pray that y'all ain't on no bullshit. I pray that y'all ain't trying to have sex with these angels, man. Verse 8, it goes to say, behold, I have 2 daughters which have not known man. Lot ain't want them to commit that act. He was going to give him his 2 daughters, his 2 virgin daughters. He said, behold, I have 2 daughters which have not known man, meaning they ain't had sex. Let me, I pray you bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Meaning, what's good in your eyes, you go ahead and do with them. Have sex with them. Just leave these 2 guys alone. Continuing on. Only unto these men do nothing for Salakia. Only unto these men do nothing, for they forcame. They under the shadow of my roof. Continuing on, verse 9. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came into sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came there to break the door down. Continuing on, verse 10. But the men put forth their hands and pulled Lot into the house to them and shut the door. So the men pulled Lot back in the house because he knew they was on, them other people outside was on some foolishness. Verse 11. And they smoked the men. And they smoked the men that were at the door in the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot, haste thou here any besides, son-in-law, thy sons and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. So the two men told him, man, get your son-in-laws and your daughters out of this place, man. Your son-in-laws and your sons and your daughters. Whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. Anybody you love, man, get them up out of here. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord. Meaning they just waxing fat. They just wicked in the sight of the Lord. They going to destroy it. They was telling me they was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. continuing on, and the Lord have sent us to destroy it. So them saying them two angels that the Lord sent to destroy that place, those men was trying to get on and rape. Man, it's just terrible, man. It's just terrible. Not to say, not to say that these boys that's been raped, with that Salakia, with them broomsticks were but the angels or whatever. But the whole thing in a nutshell is this, man. That homosexuality, man. That's those people that was destroyed, man. They was Israelites, man. Because ultimately, this book is dealing with Israelites, man. But Esau the one that started that homosexuality stuff up through the history. We go back to Julius Caesar. What's the other nigga name? Salakia. Caesar Borgia. All that homosexuality stuff started with them Edomites. Because, Israelites ain't do that kind of stuff, man. And like the scripture say, slightly paraphrasing, they deeds have surpassed the wicked, man. Talking about you Israelites, your deeds surpass the wicked. So everything Esau doing wickedness, Jake gotta take it up here to another level, man. And there's another scripture, I just had a brain fart on that one, but I'm gonna bring this out in Leviticus. Leviticus 20 and 20, and it's talking about Israelites, I'm 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them had committed an abomination. Well, we all know that that situation with that broomstick in the anus. That's a forbidden place anyway. Even though man on man, that's a man uses rod to commit that homosexual act or whatever and go on another man's anus, But that's off limits, man. You heathens, all you other heathen nations. That's what y'all do. Y'all can't transgress in the law because the law is for the Israelites. But man, that shit just off. And I just wanted to touch on that topic about them. I don't know for a fact, but man, how it is and how it's sound in the news, there had to be some Edomites. And I just wanted to equate little things from that article with the scriptures. And I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom.